Hi, have you ever wondered how many Mobirise replacements are on an index page? Well, I have. And so this morning when I was looking at the Mobirise forum that's open to the public, I saw a really cool looking site. Decided to do a forensic study on the index.html page. I did this study earlier on a different computer, so I'm doing a director's cut, which I'm basically talking over with my voice, making an audio recording over the original movie that had no sound. It's about 5 minutes and 15 seconds. So this is the Graphy web art. There's the page, a really nice site, very nice, beautiful site. So we go to view source, and there's the index page. That's the source code. You can see the Mobirise he used agency M4 4.6.2. There's Mobirise, and we're setting up Mobirise, telling it where to put it. We found out the names, made up a little bit of stuff like emux, we didn't know. Went to additional standard options in Mobirise. There are 33 or 34 features in Mobirise that you can turn on and off. Mobiclean, excuse me. So now we're putting in metadata for an author name, and I decided just to put in here forensic analysis of an index HTML code. How many replacements are there? So how many replacements do you think are on his index.html page? And we're talking about the places where Mobirise is using self-promotion, backlinks, and so forth, only on his index page. And we know that in the top, we looked at that code, it said created by Mobirse. So we want to clean that out and put in what we want. And these lines here, additional meta tags, are things that will Mobiclean Pro will insert into it. Okay, and we're going to enable everything by changing the X to a click, to a check. And it's real important, obviously, if it's not enabled, it isn't going to work. We're going to revisit meta tags after 7 days. We're going to stop page caching by the browser. We're going to turn it all on. Sometimes, if you don't click it, it doesn't work. We're going to replace 4.6.2 by number 2018. We're going to tidy up the code. Over here, the HTML tag options. This has to do with SEO on the right side of the screen here. Over there, I'm saying it's a forensic analysis of index code. How many, I'm going over that. This is a forensic study, which means, it's post-publish, and I am not privy. I am not the webmaster. I don't really know what he did or what he had in mind. I'm just looking at it, kind of like looking in on it from the outside. Since he put the website on Mobirise forum, I'm sure he's okay with people looking at the site analytically. Okay, now there's an error. It doesn't like that. It wants something there because we enabled it with the check mark, so we're going to put that. Now we select the folder where we're going to publish to, and we check all this stuff. Make sure it's all checked. Yep. And we're going to, it says do not add clean by that. So we're going to allow Steve Rich's clean by Mobiclean to be put on the page. And we're going to go to Pro, and we're going to double check everything. Yep. And we're going to start it. How many do you think? 48. HTML was reduced from 21K to 18K. So we have an index page that has 21 kilobytes of code with 48 references to Mobirise. The analysis of the 48, 39 or 81% are Mobirise references directly. 9 of 18 or 18% are other replacements. That's pretty amazing. So now we're going to look at some other data. Let's compare the original index code to the Mobiclean and conditioned code. So here we have the original index. You can see it says Mobirise website 4.6.2. It doesn't say what the agency M4 is, but we found that out by looking into his project.mobirise. Just typing in this URL /project.mobirise, we could see you could actually see the entire project data, which you shouldn't be able to do. You should rename that. Okay, so we're looking back at the original index. We can see that it has 387 lines, and then the cleaned has 312 lines with a total length of 18,373. So now if we see when we put them both on the same page, These notes are just in a Word document. So we have the original 387 to 312, and the code length we've reduced from 21.7 to 18.3. That's about 3,000 out of 21. So that's about a seventh of the space in lines and everything. Here's the original data. You can see it says Mobirise Builder 4.6.2, yeah. And then we're looking for an engine external tag, doesn't have one. And then we're looking, this is the cleaned data. You can see it says site made by Graphy Web Art. Those were the things I inserted into Mobiclean, and then it built it out. You go down and you can see everything there, yep. Mobiclean Pro cleans your code, conditions it, adds metadata, and makes it appear professional. The end. Hope you enjoyed this. So we're just at about 6 minutes. I hope that you enjoyed this. This is a forensic study, which basically means we're looking at something that somebody else created. We're not part of his team. We don't help him design or develop anything. We're just looking at his code that's publicly available. A few recommendations here. I do have a few recommendations. First of all, you should find something to clean the code. You should find something. I don't know what it is. You can use something for free like Dreamweaver or Notepad. You're only going to get about 10%. You can use White Label, which is pretty low cost. You can use Clean It, Replacer, which is free, but it only gets about 20%. White Label gets about 25%. So if we ran the same analysis through, if we ran the exact same analysis through White Label, we would not see the number that we saw. We'd see 25% of that. And Clean It, we'd see about 20% of it, 25% of it. Mobirse, you see about 99% of it. Hope this helped you, and this was Doc Palmier's Director's Cut. Bye.